तो इस वीडियो में जानेंगे कैसे हम एक गिवन नंबर को रिवर्स कर सकते हैं. So let's understand the problem statement first. So the problem says that reverse a number n where n can range from minus infinity to plus infinity. So one thing is very clear that the number can also be a negative number. Therefore we also need to handle this negative number edge case. क्योंकि पॉजिटिव नंबर को रिवर्स करना इजी बट समटाइम्स वी मिस आउट द नेगेटिव एज केसेस कि नेगेटिव नंबर्स को कैसे हैंडल किया जाए. सो विल कवर दैट टू इन दिस वीडियो. So let's start the approach number one. Well, the approach number one is to simply convert the number into a string data type and then reverse that number using the inbuilt function which is given by the string class. So let's see that code in action. So यहाँ पे मैंने कोड फिनिश कर लिया. So the code says that कि हमने क्या किया, हमने n लिया which is a number which is some given number और हमने उसे string data type में convert कर दिया and we are storing it into a variable called as string n. Now I am using the inbuilt function which is provided by the C++ STL to reverse the number and in the end I'm converting back the string number into into integer data type using the stoi method which is again an inbuilt function in the C++. So now let's see what is the output. As you can see, the answer is correct. So this number got reversed. So this was one of the very trivial method to reverse the number. Now how do we handle the negative edge cases? Well, let's say my number is negative. Now I have added the code to handle the negative edge case. हम यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं, हमने एक साइन बूलियन वेरिएबल लिया है जो कि इनिशियली फॉल्स सेट है एंड नाउ वी आर मेकिंग अ सिंपल चेक ऑन द नंबर इटसेल्फ कि वो नेगेटिव है कि नहीं. इफ इट इज नेगेटिव वी आर सेटिंग द साइन बिट इक्वल टू ट्रू और हम एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू ले रहे हैं n का. नाउ द रेस्ट ऑफ द कोड इज सेम, हमने उसे स्ट्रिंग में कन्वर्ट किया एंड देन वी आर रिवर्सिंग द नंबर. नाउ इन द एंड वी आर मेकिंग अगेन अ चेक whether sign value is set or not. This indicates that the original number was negative, and if it is negative then just we are making it negative by multiplying it with -1 and therefore the overall number becomes negative. So if I now print the output, let's see what do we get, and as you can see we get a negative number here. So this is the case where we are dealing with the reversing the number using the string data type. So this was the approach number one. So now let's talk about the approach number two. So approach number two में क्या है, we are not going to use string conversion and all. हम यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे, लॉन्ग डेटा टाइप का इस्तेमाल करेंगे टू हैंडल द एज केस ऑफ ओवरफ्लो. हमने मेथड नंबर वन में ओवरफ्लो का केस नहीं देखा था जस्ट बिकॉज आई वांटेड टू इंट्रोड्यूस दिस थिंग इनटू द अप्रोच नंबर टू. सो लेट्स सी अप्रोच नंबर टू. एंड बिफोर मूविंग अहेड मैंने यहाँ पे थोड़ा कोड रिफॉर्मेटिंग की है सो दैट वी कैन ऐड बोथ अप्रोच टू एंड अप्रोच थ्री इनटू द सेम कोड. सो मैंने जो अप्रोच नंबर वन थी उसे एक फंक्शन में डाल दिया है with the name of method number one. So let's hide this thing for now. Okay, now let's focus on method number two. So हम क्या करेंगे, the method number two which is using the long data type is very similar to approach number one, but यहाँ पे हम क्या करेंगे, we are going to deal with the number in integer data type itself. So let me code it first. मैंने यहाँ पे कोड लिखना खत्म कर लिया है. So let's see whether the code is running properly or not. Okay, so we're getting the number as reversed, but the number is negative originally, but it's not shown negative. That's because we have missed out the sign case. So if sign is true, sign is set, so as you can see the answer is negative of reverse number. So this code is working fine. So let me explain you the code. हमने यहाँ पे क्या किया है, बेसिकली हमने यहाँ पे एक रिजल्ट करके एक वेरिएबल बनाया और इस रिजल्ट वेरिएबल को हमने लॉन्ग इन डेटा टाइप रखा, ना कि इन डेटा टाइप. I'll explain you why we have done so. Let's move forward. So this part of code is similar as the previous approach, जहाँ पे we are just making the sign check, and if the value is negative, if the number itself is negative, हम sign को true कर रहे हैं and we are taking the absolute value. Now here comes the crux of this entire method. यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं, we are chopping the number from right hand side using this expression. हम यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं, if the given number is let's say 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 5, so when you take the remainder, that is modulo 10, what you get as a resultant is 5. So in a way हम बोल सकते हैं कि हमने right hand side से जो digit 5 है उसे अलग कर दिया है. That is what this expression means. So this LSD stands for least significant digit, which is nothing but 5 in this case. So now what we are doing is हमने result लिया, result को हमने 10 से multiply किया and then we are adding this LSD. So initially if I have to say my result is 0. So initially my result is 0, which means that 0 into 10 is equivalent to 0. And now when I add LSD, which is 5, I get the output as 5. Therefore result stores 5. So मेरा result पहला number store करने लग गया 5. And the next loop क्या होगा? Now what is happening here? n को हम divide कर रहे हैं 10 से, which means that the number becomes 1 2 3 and 5 gets deleted. Therefore the number has become 1 2 3 now. अब क्या हो रहा है in the next loop? Now again we are making a check. Since 1 2 3 is it's a number which is greater than 0. Therefore again ये loop run करेगा and LSD जो होगा इस बार 3 हो जाएगा. So 3 gets stored in the LSD now. So I'll just make this as 3. So LSD is here 3. अब क्या हो रहा है, रिजल्ट जो है फिर से 10 से मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है. Now this is the beauty of maths, that whenever I multiply a number with 10, हो क्या रहा है, eventually that number is getting one place shifted to the left. That is, if I multiply this 5 with 10 now, what I get is this becomes 50. और बोल सकते हैं कि ये जो number 5 है, it is getting shifted to one place to the left hand side, which is like saying that the number is getting shifted to the tens place. So now the number becomes 50. Now if I add 3 to it, what I get is 53. So हम बोल सकते हैं कि this is kind of simulation where we are taking the number from the right hand side, from the right end, and we are moving it to the front. So अभी क्या हो गया, पहले हमने 5 को move किया front में, 3 को हमने फिर किया move front में, and now this expression will remove this 3 from the number. Now the number becomes 12. Now again the loop runs, and again we chop off 2 from here. So now my LSD becomes 2. Now what again we do is we multiply result with 10. So अब क्या हो रहा है, हम 53 को multiply कर रहे हैं फिर से 10 से. Now what is this doing? This is again making the number as 150 530. So now this becomes the new number. So यही हो रहा है कि हमने अपने नंबर को फिर से एक प्लेस लेफ्ट शिफ्ट कर दिया, which resulted into this number. अब क्या कर रहे हैं, हम LSD फिर से ऐड कर रहे हैं. So when I add the LSD which is 2, this results me into 532. Right? So now the number becomes this. Now again we are chopping off the 2. So the number becomes 1. Now again this loop runs because 1 is again greater than 0. So LSD क्या हो गया, अब हमारा 1 हो गया. Right? So again result into 10 किया हमने जब, so this number becomes 5321. So 0, it becomes 5320. अब हमने क्या किया, इसमें LSD ऐड किया which is 1, which gives us 5321, and therefore this loop basically reverses the whole number. So हम बोल सकते हैं कि this loop is the crux idea of reversing the number without converting it into any other data type. Right? Up again this method, this sign check is again common, which was taken from the previous method. यहाँ पे हम sign को check कर रहे हैं, and if the sign is negative, that means the overall result has to be a negative number. और हमने क्या किया, फिर से उसको multiply कर दिया -1 से. Now comes the overflow check mechanism. So let me write it over here. Now ये हम क्यों कर रहे हैं और इसका क्या significance है? Well, since this result is a long int data type, therefore जब रिवर्स करते हैं किसी नंबर को, हो सकता है वो नंबर इतना बड़ा हो कि that cannot be fit into the int data type. So हमारा नंबर can be beyond int minimum and int maximum and int minimum. So if the number would have overflowed, तो अगर see क्योंकि रिजल्ट नेगेटिव है तो रिजल्ट कैन बी लेस देन int minimum which is the least value which a int can store, whereas the result can also be beyond int max. So ये check में ensure करता है कि our result is between these two extremes, क्योंकि हमें जो result है वो int में ही return करना है, and if it doesn't happen, मतलब हमारा जो result है if it is beyond these two extreme values, इसका मतलब value definitely overflow हुई है, and therefore इसीलिए हम यहाँ पे overflow print कर रहे हैं. अगर ऐसा नहीं है तो result is still a long int type, therefore we have to typecast it into in data type and therefore we can return the result. और here तो हम यहाँ पे सिर्फ print out कर रहे हैं इसे. So hopefully this method gives you some insight how to reverse a number without making it into string data type. So let's see with an example कि ये code work कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा. So here what I'm doing is I'm making n equal to int max, and if I want to reverse this int max, let's see whether we get the correct output or not. Let me run the code, and as you can see the answer is overflow, and which is an expected output क्योंकि हम int max को जब reverse करेंगे it will be beyond the int capacity to store the value, and therefore it will overflow. It will be beyond these two extreme values and therefore it will overflow. So now let's talk about the approach number 3. So in approach number 3, what we are going to do is we are going to make use of an inbuilt mechanism to make a check on the overflow also. अभी तक हमने क्या किया, approach number 2 में देखा कि what we did was we made use of a long data type so that it does not overflow. अच्छा, I forgot to mention that why we did not use long int and we used long int. क्योंकि क्या होता है in most of the systems long int and int have the same range of capacity to store the numbers, that is the long max and int max are the same number. So क्या होता है most of the system have the same value and therefore long max will not work, I mean long data type will not work to check whether the number has overflowed or not, क्योंकि इन दोनों की वैल्यू सेम होती है. इसीलिए हम यहाँ पे long int का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं to store the result. Approach number 3. So in approach number 3, what we are going to do is we are not going to make use of the long data type. Rather we are going to make use of an inbuilt check mechanism for the overflow also. So let me code it first. So I've written the code and I've left this place for the check mechanism. Now as you can see the entire code is very similar or I would say identical to the approach number 2. तो यहाँ पे हमने कोई changes नहीं किए. There is only one change, that result here is now in data type only. It's no more long. So अब हम जानेंगे check mechanism. So let's understand this check mechanism which prevents the overflow. So let's see on the blackboard. The method number 3. So the main approach क्या है यहाँ पे? Let's see the code first. So अगर हम code देखें, so the code has the same while loop which is being executed. हमने यहाँ पे बस एक additional check mechanism लगा दिया है which will help us in getting the number right. ठीक है? So let's understand this check mechanism in detail. So यहाँ पे हम देखते हैं check mechanism को समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. यहाँ पे क्या है यहाँ पे? So let's say मैंने यहाँ पे एक नंबर लिया है. For example, this is the number which I have taken. Now I want to reverse this number. Now for your clarity, ये number is equivalent to the int max, right? So the number is equivalent to int max. Therefore this number will definitely overflow. So let's see कि ये check mechanism, ये check condition कैसे help करता है to identify whether there is an overflow or not. ठीक है, क्योंकि हम यहाँ पे कोई long int तो use कर नहीं रहे हैं. So let's see how it happens. So हो क्या रहा है basically the result. This is the LSD. This is the previous. So previous is a new variable which I have introduced. So ये previous variable क्या कर रहा है? This is holding the number which is valid up to now. Let's say मेरे पास एक number है 5 3 2 1. Let's say अब जब मैंने इस नंबर को रिवर्स किया, दैट इज वी नो हाउ टू रिवर्स अ नंबर, सो हमने क्या किया, 1 को चॉप ऑफ किया फ्रॉम द राइट हैंड साइड एंड वी हैव स्टोर्ड इट इनटू द रिजल्ट 1. अब हम क्या कर रहे हैं, वी आर मेकिंग अ चेक वेदर द रिजल्ट माइनस द एलएसडी. सो एलएसडी क्या था यहाँ पे, एलएसडी वाज 1, राइट, एंड रिजल्ट आल्सो बिकेम 1. थोड़ा सा मैं अच्छे से लिख देता हूँ. ओके, सो मैंने यहाँ पे इसे रिफॉर्मेट कर दिया है, ठीक है. सो जब लूप हमारा फर्स्ट टाइम रन करेगा तो विल एक्सट्रैक्ट आउट दिस 1. सो एलएसडी हमारा 1 हो गया, रिजल्ट भी हमारा 1 हो गया. ओके, सो अब क्या हो रहा है, नाउ बिफोर गोइंग टू द नेक्स्ट स्टेप वी आर मेकिंग यूज ऑफ दिस चेक कंडीशन. अब चेक कंडीशन में क्या कर रहे हैं, बेसिकली हम ये चेक कर रहे हैं वेदर रिजल्ट माइनस द एलएसडी डिवाइड बाय 10 इज नॉट इक्वल टू प्रीवियस. अभी क्या हो रहा है, अभी रिजल्ट हमारा क्या है, रिजल्ट इज 1, करंटली रिजल्ट इज 1 minus the LSD which is also 1. So subtraction of these two will result in 0. So 0 divided by 10 whether this thing is not equal to previous. अगर ये कंडीशन हो गई इसका मतलब the answer has overflowed, but here previous is initialized to 0. So इस first iteration में this expression is false because both are equivalent. Previous is also 0 and this expression also gives us a 0. Therefore this condition will not get run, and therefore what will happen is previous will become equal to result, and this is how our loop will end. So again we'll go back to the loop from the beginning and हम again फिर से क्या करेंगे, LSD value लेंगे which now becomes 2, but my result will become 21. My result will become 12 because I'm going from right to left. My result becomes 12 now. Now what I'll do is again this check condition will run. Now result minus LSD. तो result minus LSD करेंगे तो the answer is 10 now. So this value becomes 10, right? So now 10 divided by 10 is 1. Now is 1 not equal to previous value कितनी थी हमारी, 1, right? Because let me write here previous variable was 1. ठीक है. So is this expression true? No. Therefore again we will not enter into this condition, and therefore previous now will get updated with new result value which is nothing but 12. I hope I am making sense till now. कैसे ये condition check कर रहा है हमारा. Now again we'll go back to the while loop, and now again we'll update our LSD which is nothing but 3 now. So my result will become 123. Now again I'll make a check. Now again we'll make a check. Check क्या करेंगे, 123 minus 3 which is nothing but 120. So 120 divided by 10, is it not equal to previous value is 12. So this results into 12 is equal to 12. Therefore this condition will not get overflowed again. So हम previous value को हम कर देंगे अब. Now the LSD previous value becomes 123. Now the loop will go run again, and now LSD becomes 5. So 5 होने पे result becomes 5, and now 5 will be checked. So this will become 1, 2. So now result minus LSD is nothing but 123. So this becomes 123, right? So 123 divided by 10, is it equal to 123? So now the result becomes 1, 2, 3, 5, right? Now 1, 2, 3, 5 minus 5 which is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 0. Therefore now dividing by 10, is it equal to 1, 2, 3, 5? Yes, it is. Again the expression is false. Therefore again this condition will not get run, and therefore we will again make previous equal to result. अब क्या हो रहा है, हमारा लूप टर्मिनेट हो जाएगा, and therefore we'll print out the result. इस कंडीशन में there was no overflow, therefore this if condition did not detect an overflow. Let's say instead of this number this number would have been the int max. तो होता क्या, in between at some point होता क्या, let's say my result has become a number which is beyond int max, let's say it has become overflowed, तो जैसे ही नंबर ओवरफ्लो होता इन द इंटरमीडिएटरी स्टेप तो वो नेगेटिव हो जाता, ठीक है, मतलब वो ऑलरेडी ओवरफ्लो हो चुका है. सो दिस नेगेटिव नंबर, or it could have been also a positive number, we don't know, it could be any garbage number, right? So it could be a negative number or it could be a positive number, but it would not be the expected output. So this has already overflowed. Now to this overflowed number, if I subtract the LSD, what I'll get is I'll get another garbage value. We do not know what the value will be, but it will be a garbage value which we don't want. Now to this garbage value, if I divide by 10, this will definitely not be equal to the previous value, because previous value was valid number, ठीक है. So as soon as we went to the next step, that value became a garbage value, because what we are doing is, in the previous step, which is somewhere here, I am multiplying the result, this step. Now because of this step, this result became overflowed, right? And because of this number became overflowed, so this is holding a garbage value, but in the previous step the previous variable is holding a valid number. So अब क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग, अगर ये garbage है and this is a valid number, if these two numbers are not equal, therefore definitely it has overflowed in the previous step, which is this step में overflow हो चुका है already. So by this mechanism we are able to check, अगर overflow हो गया तो we are just making an exit out of this thing. Okay, so let's see the code, how it is implemented. So if you see the code is very simple. So यहाँ पे हमने apart from result we have also declared another variable called as previous, और ये तो sign check mechanism है ही, which we are making use in all the above approaches also. ये simple एक while loop है जो कि previous approach जैसा ही है. यहाँ पे भी हम LSD ले रहे हैं, we are making the result into 10 plus LSD, और हम n को divide by 10 कर रहे हैं. So the main check comes over here. As I said, हम क्या कर रहे हैं, रिजल्ट को LSD से माइनस करके डिवाइड बाय 10 करके प्रीवियस वैलिड वैल्यू से चेक कर रहे हैं. इफ इट इज नॉट सो, दैट मींस ओवरफ्लो हो चुका है एंड देन वी विल एग्जिट. अगर ये चेक नहीं, अगर ये इफ कंडीशन ट्रू नहीं है, दैट मींस द रिजल्ट वाज आल्सो अ वैलिड नंबर एंड देयरफॉर वी विल स्टोर इट इनटू अ प्रीवियस वेरिएबल एंड देन वी विल मूव टू द नेक्स्ट स्टेप. सो दिस इज द वेरी सिंपल अप्रोच टू मेक श्योर दैट यू आर ऑलवेज चेकिंग द ओवरफ्लो कंडीशन हैज अकर्ड और नॉट. एंड इवेंचुअली इन द एंड हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, वापस साइन बिट को चेक कर रहे हैं. And if it is a negative number, we are just multiplying it with -1 and we are outputting the result. So let's see in action whether this code works or not. हमारे पास एक negative number है and it's well within the range of integer, so we should get a reverse number. And as you can see, we are getting an expected output. ठीक है. Now let's see about int max. So if I try to reverse the int max number, what we get is an overflow, because our mechanism has detected it is an overflow and therefore it has reported it to us. So I hope आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा होगा and आपने कुछ नया सीखा होगा इसमें. अगर आपको मेरा काम अच्छा लगता है तो प्लीज डू हिट द सब्सक्राइब बटन and like this video.